Why can't I move my legs? I woke up Tuesday morning and couldn't feel anything below my waist. Complete numbness from my hips down. I tried to sit up in bed and immediately fell back down. My legs completely dead weight. My girlfriend Amy was already awake, sitting in the chair next to our bed with a cup of coffee. She looked concerned but not surprised, which struck me as odd for someone whose boyfriend just discovered he was paralyzed. How are you feeling, babe? She asked softly. I told her I couldn't move my legs and she nodded sympathetically. The doctor said this might happen. You hit your head pretty hard when you fell down the stairs yesterday. Sometimes there's temporary paralysis from trauma. I didn't remember falling down any stairs. The last thing I remembered was having dinner with Amy on Monday night. We'd made pasta and watched Netflix together. I asked her what she meant about stairs. You don't remember? You were going down to get something from the basement and you slipped. I found you at the bottom, unconscious. I was so scared, Mike. She seemed genuine, but something felt wrong. Our apartment didn't have a basement. We lived on the third floor of a converted house with no basement access. When I pointed this out, Amy's face went completely blank for just a second. I meant the stairs going down from our apartment. You fell going downstairs to get the mail from the lobby. She recovered quickly, but I caught the hesitation in her voice. Amy said she'd taken me to urgent care, where they'd done x-rays and a CT scan. Everything looked normal, but the doctor warned that head injuries could cause temporary paralysis. She showed me paperwork with my name on it, but my vision was too blurry to read the details. Throughout the morning, Amy was attentive, but acting weird. She brought me breakfast and pills she said were for reducing brain swelling. The pills were white and completely unmarked, not from any pharmacy bottle I'd ever seen. When I asked to see the prescription bottle, she said she'd thrown it away because it was empty. I asked if I could call my brother Pete to let him know what happened. Amy said my phone was broken from the fall, and she'd already ordered me a new one. She'd also called my work to explain I'd be out for several days with a head injury. The paralysis didn't improve by afternoon. If anything, I felt more foggy and disoriented than when I'd first woken up. Amy kept giving me those unmarked white pills every few hours, saying the doctor had prescribed them specifically for pain and brain inflammation. I started noticing other strange things throughout the day. There were no medical discharge papers visible anywhere in the apartment, no bandages on my head where I supposedly hit it, no bruises or scrapes that would definitely come from falling down a flight of stairs. When Amy left to get groceries around 4, I managed to drag myself to the bathroom using just my arms. In the mirror, I looked completely normal. No head injury, no signs of trauma anywhere on my body, not even a bump. I also realized I hadn't actually seen outside since waking up. Amy had kept all the blinds closed all day, saying the light would make my supposed headache worse, but I didn't actually have a headache. When she returned from the store, I pretended to take the pills but secretly palmed them instead. Within an hour, sensation started returning to my legs, tingling at first, then actual feeling and movement. Amy noticed me wiggling my toes and her face went white with panic. The paralysis is supposed to last much longer than this, she muttered under her breath, almost to herself. I asked what she meant by supposed to, and that's when I saw what was really in her grocery bag.